Hi everyone, it's Jesselyn. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you are joining me today on this beautiful Monday for some more positivity and encouragement. Before we get started though, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below so you can stay up to date on all the videos that I post and any of my content. A title for what I'm going to be talking with you all about today is Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover. I'm sure that we've all heard this expression and know what it means. Just don't judge people before you really get to know them. I know that I have struggled with that myself on both the receiving and the giving end. And every single time I learn my lesson that people are not always as you can picture them in your head. Like if you see someone dressed a certain way, that doesn't automatically mean that that person is this way or that person is that way. Each person is an individual and unique. And so instead of judging people based on what we see or based on their appearance when we don't even know them, let's reach out and really get to know people and befriend them and just show them God's love and not be so judgmental or so quick to categorize people. I feel like we see people even acting certain ways at certain times and we just write them off and say, oh, we couldn't be around that type of person. But really, we miss out on so many opportunities to love on people and do good when we step back and judge people and separate ourselves from people just based on how they look and not really getting to know who they are. So today we're going to be talking about that, talking about both feeling like someone has judged you, like judged a book by its cover, judged you, or feeling like sometimes you might judge a book by its cover. You might look at people and think certain things, and how we can get out of that and really just focus on the big picture of loving other people and just bringing positivity and kindness into the world. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, as I mentioned before, we are going to be talking about don't judge a book by its cover. This discussion was very near and dear to my heart because as a girl in high school that loved everything bows, the color black, spider webs, and even once wore a Halloween costume dress, a witch costume, to school, not even close to Halloween, I have definitely been on the receiving end myself of being judged just based upon appearance. And so I just wanted to talk with you all about like how that can make people feel and just encourage you if you have felt like you've been judged. When people don't even know you, people don't know your situation, people that haven't even met you that judge you, and how we can deal with that and flip it around just so that we can be happier and that we can love and fully accept ourselves and realize like, yes, people are going to judge us by our cover, but we don't have to be those type of people. We can spread love, kindness, and happiness all throughout the earth when we don't judge a book by its cover. And we really get to know people and who they are. Because a lot of times, people that you think might be a certain way, like based on how they dress or how they act, you might think this is this type of person. But a lot of times, we can be wrong about that. I know I myself struggled with looking at certain people and thinking they might be like intimidating based upon, because I'm such a smiler, like I'm so outgoing, I'm so hello, hi, how are you? But not everyone's like that, and that's okay, and that's amazing. But for a while, I would see people just, just sitting there chilling with a chill face, and I would feel like, oh my gosh, that person is going to be so mean. Like, I don't want to talk to that person. I'm scared to talk to this person because every time I see them, they're just just chilling there. But it turns out every single time that I have just went out of my way and said, you know what, I'm going to go talk to them anyway, or whatever the situation is, I find out that that person is an amazing, happy, such a nice person. And so I was just completely wrong. And time again, I have been proven wrong on all of my guesstimates about people and how they are based upon just seeing them. And so I can encourage you to be the same way. And this week I challenge you to go out of your way and talk to people you wouldn't normally talk to. People that you might think are a little strange or a little weird or a little quiet or a little too talkative. Because we're all different. There are some people that are like me and they will just talk your ear off. And then there are some that are just quiet and they like to sit back and chill and do their thing and kind of survey the situation and the environment. And that is amazing too. I really want us to just celebrate like every type of person. Are there bad people out there? Of course there are. But we can love them anyway and show them God's love, because ultimately God doesn't judge us for our quirkiness and for our weirdness. And just because we're not the typical way that everyone else is. So we can do the same for other people. And that is my huge challenge for you this week, is just reach out and talk to people you wouldn't normally talk to. Because you never really know what people are going through. I feel like people that are strange and like weird, or they might be a little quirky, like you don't know what these people are going through. They could have had the worst upbringing ever, and they're really just doing their best day to day to exist and to be happy and to live their life. And so the least we can do is just offer kindness, compassion, and just be friendly to people like that. Because that's what God did for us. He saw us in our most broken, with all of our weirdness, all of our quirks, and he said, I love that person and I want that person in my family. So that's my biggest encouragement for you, is just reach out to people that may be ostracized by other people. I always felt so bad for like the people that were being made fun of in high school, the kids that were bullied just because they were different. And I'm not going to sit here and act like, in middle school, like I wasn't mean to other kids or I wasn't bullying them, because I did. But I regret it every single day. And I feel very bad about every time that I did anything like that, because ultimately, like, you don't know what people are going through. And you don't know what just a little kindness could do to change someone's whole day or change someone's life. So I feel like any opportunity that we get, we should really be looking out for lost and lonely and hurting people. And so just like there are people out there that are being judged that you can show love to, I'm sure that there are times when you have felt that people have judged you and just looked at you and said, oh, that girl is this way, or that guy is a loser, or does too much, she's trying too hard, or anything like that. There are so many times that we are judged just based upon our appearance. And that's okay, because we don't have anyone to impress. God loves us and accepts us as we are, and we should do the same for ourselves and realize that hurt people hurt people. So those people that have negative things to say, they've been hurt in the same way. They've been judged. And so we shouldn't continue that cycle and continue that brokenness. We should show them love and show them forgiveness. And despite the fact that they want to judge us, let's not judge them. Let's look past their flaws, look past their mistakes, and see them as a person. And realize, like I was saying earlier, like you don't know what a person is going through day to day. They could be going through hell on earth at home, and maybe they're just not in the best mood and they don't feel like smiling or being happy or whatever it is. So they want to take it out on you, take it out on other people. So I feel like the best thing that you can really do for you is just love other people, love the unlovable people. And don't let people's feelings about you get to you. Don't let them hold you back. Don't let them tear you down and make you feel like you're less than because you're different. Your differences are unique and amazing and wonderful, and you are perfect just as you are. So just continue going out and being kind and being the light to people. And when you see someone that other people might be judging, or if you see someone being made fun of or bullied, or if you see anything bad like that going on, go into the situation and change it. And let these people know that are going through these hard times that they're not weird and that they shouldn't be judged, that they are worthy and amazing. And just let them feel God's love, because in this world, there are so many people going around judging each other. There's so much brokenness and there's so much hate, and we don't get enough love and positivity in this world. And so if you can't see it around you, then go and be the positivity that this world needs to see. And don't judge a book by its cover when it would be so easy to write off people because they look a certain way or because they're different than us, or even because they believe something different than you. That will always be one of the biggest things on this channel for me, is you don't have to believe what I believe to belong here. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to say that you're in the wrong and that you're living a horrible life and that you're a horrible person, because I don't feel that way. I think that no matter who you are, no matter what you believe, no matter what you go through, you are a worthy and amazing human being, period. And that's regardless of anything. So let's go out into the world and show that love and show that grace to people that so desperately need it. Imagine how much better this world would be if every person would just go home, mind their own business, stop judging people, and just show people love and acceptance only. Like, don't put in your negative 2 cents about something that someone wants to do, because that might have been their dream to do that. So you don't have to say, oh, you know, that's really hard to do, right? Or I see when first-time moms, or when moms with multiple kids get pregnant, and they're just so overjoyed and happy. But then there's always someone that's like, oh, you know you're not going to get any sleep. Oh, you know that you already have 3 kids. What are you going to do with this extra kid? And just all types of negativity around anything that a person should be excited or thankful for, or like reaching their goals, or people that are like taking promotions or taking a new job. There's always someone that when they talk with them, they're like, oh man, you know, that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard work. And that's true. And that's great and all that. But let's encourage and let's say, yeah, you can do that. You can do anything that you set your mind to do. And there is no judgment from us, from me. You know, I fully love, accept, and support everything that you do. And that's just a great way that we can go about not judging a book by its cover. Just offer grace, offer love. Don't look at someone and think that you couldn't be friends with that person, because a lot of times opposites attract, and your very best friend in the whole world could be out there right now and could be someone that you wouldn't normally talk to, and that you might look at them and say, that's not my type of person. But really, they have an amazing heart. So I am so happy that you all joined me today on this beautiful Monday for some more positivity. And don't forget my challenge for this week. Go out and talk to people that you wouldn't normally talk to. Be friendly and kind to people that may look like outcasts to the world, because they need it most. They need to hear that they are accepted and loved and perfect just the way they are. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, you all, and like this video so you can stay up to date on all of my content and any videos that I post. I am so looking forward to our next Monday together. Thank you all so much and have a wonderful week.